Hey there, this is Erik.
Rodney Elliott.
This is Honest to Klaud. So, this month there's been a lot you can talk about with Star Wars. We
Yes.
have the 40th celebration of Return of the Jedi. We have
40?
yeah,
God damn, I'm old.
we have a sequel to Fallen Order Survivor. You know, it's hot in these streets. We have Star Wars
The
Visions.
Tatooine streets.
We have Visions that dropped yesterday for May 4th. Now it's Revenge of the Sith 5th. Sorry.
Fifth.
We'll see if Nadine will catch on or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's so much to talk about in production in like what's coming through, because we also had Star Wars Celebration. We have like a bunch of drops of TV shows coming out.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's gonna be coming out. We're getting Acolyte. From movies, we're getting a James Mangold film that takes place thousands of years in the past,
Yes,
even before the High Republic era, like in the books. And we're getting a movie that takes place after the Rise of Skywalker, where Rey's leading a new Jedi school. Like, there's a lot that can be mined. Just like, oh, what's going to be this? What's going to do that? And we're also living in steeped in so much Star Wars crap that you can't escape it. Which I don't mind. I don't know how regs in the fandom are feeling at the moment. It's just like you probably can't keep up.
Well, it's good. I enjoy this type of content as long as they keep pushing on good content. Hell, I'm still waiting on, I don't know when it's going to happen. Fucking Andor.
Andor season 2.
I fell in love with Andor. And everything they've done up to this point has been amazing. But what's first on the docket today?
Today is just free talking about what's in Star Wars. Like, we could talk about celebrating Return of the Jedi. We could talk about Visions. We can talk about
Visions.
Or we can talk about the litany of projects that had been announced and what that could mean and what they could do. Like, there's so much.
Visions. Star Wars Visions. I can actually hold a conversation with that. Anything else, I have no idea.
Return of the Jedi, you saw?
I have, but I'll talk about that. But Visions was fucking beautiful. The first episode in Visions, I thought that whole artist, former Sith apprentice, was a nice take. I liked all the characters. I loved her droid. I thought that was a great design, how it rolled in and moved. And if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but its defense mechanism for her, it was like, there was so little...
Awesome laser eye.
Awesome laser eye. Even when her I want to call it the speeder, broke, she took her lightsaber off just to reach out, because it actually bumped. She's like, God damn, that's why she can have it with her. It actually bumped, so it's like she couldn't reach under there. She reached under there. It's these little details they added to each one of them. That was one of my favorites. And as I watched all the rest, all of them were really good.
Yeah. I think they're all good in their own ways.
The French one was the story behind it. That could be a whole series by itself, because that was amazing. Aardman,
Aardman Studios.
Aardman Studios. I love Wallace and Gromit, and to see that style, Aardman always gave a lot of heart to whatever they done, and they didn't disappoint with this one.
Yeah,
but hands down, my favorite was the very last one.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people are going to fall, because it's just so engrossing in how beautiful it is. It feels whimsical.
Yep.
It feels like something that kids and adults can enjoy equally.
It breathes. I was telling you earlier, I want to put on Oculus and just live there. It reminded me of how Sackboy. I know that's
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet. Thank you. Little Big Planet.
Mm-hmm.
We both fell in love with Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
It's that whole world. It wasn't nothing really disturbing, but it was just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And this was that one 10. And I would love if they would make this into a video game. I would buy a PlayStation just to play that game.
Yeah.
I don't need to be, like I was telling my son earlier, I don't need to be a Jedi or Sith Lord or anything like that. I just want to go sing it to Kyber crystals the entire time. Find out how to way to crawl up into these little caverns or spires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do all that.
Yeah, I've been impressed by how like they've been introducing this idea of purifying and bleeding crystals into bigger projects because, like, you know, there's a lot of Star Wars fans, but very little of them actually read like the canon comics.
Guilty.
So introducing in like you know, little animated glyphs, you know, they touch on it in the new Survivor game. Don't worry, I'm not going to drop any spoilers for that. Maybe there'll be another time when you actually experience more of it.
Exactly. And I'm kicking his ass while he's like, motherfucker, I didn't get a chance to watch it. Or play it. But the girl, it was Aau.
Yeah.
The textures, the fact that it was the little details that her father kept pulling her mask up to keep her from voicing her showing her voice. And now she's off with a Jedi right now. The colors, the yellow mountains, everything looks so lush and beautiful. It makes me want to stop painting in black and white and actually go to color. It was that good. I'm like, God damn. I actually got an emotional charge on how vibrant everything was, like a ripe fruit. And I just wanted to eat more. I was a glutton. I could stay in that world forever.
You know, we're talking about visions. I feel like we can't just go.
I know, but it was so good.
I mean, I think there's a reason that they're just like, okay, we're gonna have the one that was like it's gonna blow people away at the end. That way, you want to come back, you want to tell people about it. But yeah, like I thought the pit was like it was. The animation was good, but it wasn't like insane.
No.
The thing that was insane is the
message.
Historical and political parallels they're making to things that we can understand.
Yep.
Like the oppression of the poor, you know, like chattel slavery, like, you know, the people on top not caring. Like I kind of got vibes of like watching Elysium. In like it's, you know, very overt, you know, messaging about oppression, xenophobia, and like classism. Like we're all at present, and like you don't have to make it strictly in your mind of like one civilization, one time period. It's just something that is reoccurring. Like you can, and that's one of the great things that Star Wars can do is that it makes metaphors that many people can understand. You don't have to be in it. You don't have to have it in your family line. You're just like, I can understand and I can empathize.
Yeah, I agree. The French dancers, I thought the animation was beautiful.
Yeah.
And even when she was certain parts when she was falling and dancing, I thought that was really, really well done. But the underlying story, what she went through, really touched me. And I can identify with that character a lot. They were so good. It's like, God damn it! It's hard to remember the other ones. That's how good those ones were. Like I know there were other ones I watched, like Wallace and Gromit ones. I was gonna like that regardless.
Like I love the one with Big Sister and Little Sister.
Oh yeah, God damn it, that was beautiful too.
Yeah.
God damn it. But the other one was so much just like that was delicious. I like that. I could be in that world too.
Yeah, it like when they were compiling like what they were gonna put into this season, it's like a greatest hits album. I don't mean that in the bad way. It's just like, you know, when you have like an artist or a band that like drops haymakers throughout the decades, you're just like, oh, that was great, and you're just like, I know this one, and I'm like, this, you know, and this one's more of a low key, like it's not much of a radio hit, but has like emotional depth, like it covers so many different facets. Like I know, we're also fans of the one that was like Indian culture inspired.
Yes, that was visually. I want to see more lights in the desert, especially at night. That the lighting, the design of some of the characters, I thought was really, really well done. Like, yeah, there was a new take, and I need to see it. But out of the series, both series, my least favorite one was the Rock one. On the first series, there was like he was a former something and stopped playing music. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it. Not one. My animation was beautiful.
See, I thought it was fun, but it didn't stimulate me.
Nothing. It did nothing for me. It was like just chicken nuggets. Somebody just warmed up. It was like it wasn't delicious at all. It was just a sustain me. It was like filler. I'm sorry.
I mean, no, that's a heavy term in the Star Wars community.
What, filler?
Yeah, it's been a big discussion with people arguing: is this episode of Mando filler? Is this episode Bad Batch filler? And like,
oh, good point.
Yeah, and it's more of a terminology with like anime fans. Like that's where it like originated because like a lot of these big series are usually like shown in
stretch it out.
And like they had to stretch it out because the writer/artist like makes something that's popular and they can't keep up with the demand of the show. So a lot of times they'll get like studio executives picks a random writer and just like, hey, you're gonna fill in, and you're just like, well, we don't have anything to fill in. We're just like, just make something up. And sometimes they'll do that for a whole season. Like that was like a big narrative issue with like I think the 4th or 5th season of Bleach is like just introduce villains that were never in the manga, and just like it just felt like it was running its wheels. I don't think I have like a true example that's like that blatant in Star Wars, but I can understand that Star Wars has a frequent thing, especially in series, of slow burns. And I think one of the bigger slow burns in Star Wars is probably Rebels, because it takes a while for it to really get its footing. It's just like, okay, this is what we're doing now. But yeah, like there are so many great individual moments in the Visions season 2. I was surprised by like how many people that were in it that weren't like big names, because like season 2 had a lot of like feel like name drops of like voice actors. Like one of them had David Harbour and one of them had James Hong. I think that was the same episode, but like they keep tapping into that. It's just like now they're going to like we're going to people that aren't like big names. So, like this is like their time to shine and get like a big stage on Disney Plus, because millions of people are subscribed to it.
Last time we did a podcast, did we talk about Legends?
We didn't talk that much about difference between Legends and canon. No, we didn't.
No. They came out with like 5 episodes when you followed Qui-Gon.
You're talking about Tales of Jedi.
We talked about that last time?
No.
I liked all of them. But the last one with Ahsoka, one thing about Visions, they want to show you what they can do. And sometimes the fight scenes are elaborate and all this. The way they handle Ahsoka and that Inquisitor, and they burned down the village. One thing, to see that village on fire and hear the music and the village on fire and the lighting, perfect. She stood him down with no. I'm going to cuss. No freaking.
You already done it on the previous episode.
I know, but I'm trying to be good this time. No lightsaber, and it was freaking foreplay at the best. I didn't need to have people jumping around. It was just quick, one basic kick, and boom. I was like, and I loved every minute of it. I watched this episode last week just because it was that good. It was like Ahsoka. I thought he was a great character too, a great Inquisitor. I love his whole look.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the episode. I would say my favorite of the season, because we are getting another season, is you know, Yaddle meeting her end. Just like that one. I was just like, it's beautiful, and like you need the context of the previous episode to like really get that emotion and to understand Dooku. I understand Dooku more than I ever have.
I like his character much more now because I had a little more of a backstory of what he was about.
Yeah, and like part of it, you're like, I can see why you did that.
I don't know what you mean. like too much of that. The whole scene with him and the Emperor going back and forth seemed like I've been betrayed. Anytime I get the Emperor, I'm a happy boy. This is just and anytime I get the Emperor, I'm just ecstatic to see him on screen. Yeah. I fucking love that guy. But just to see what Yaddle went through and like, jeez.
Yeah, man, I loved, when you popped up in the second season of Bad Batch.
Oh yeah.
Like just shut everything down of that what they were trying to do to help the clones that have basically nothing just to get a pension. He's just like, nah.
Oh,
I'm gonna have someone else take the fall.
Jesus Christ, he's the fucking worst. I hate that guy. Oh my God, I can't stop. Why do I like bad guys so much? I can't help it. He's like,
because they have so much fun. They just wreck shop and like cause everyone else problems.
Oh my God, but I shouldn't be this way. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Just hear him laugh. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I told you I wanted Imperial March played at my funeral, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I'm so happy.
Yeah. And we are forever grateful that we have Ian McDermott in our lives, who was not the original actor that played the character, nor was going to be the one in Return of the Jedi, but the other one, couldn't show.
He couldn't show?
Yeah. Okay. Just like how Warwick Davis plays Wicket, and a different actor was supposed to play that role. Same thing happened with Ian McDermott. Ian McDermott was like second or third on the list to play
I can't see anybody else playing that role. Oh my God.
Well, you have to think that like a lot for when they're working on production and like they don't have a legacy character that doesn't have previous movies. Mm-hmm. Like you kind of walk in the dark of like the development of the character. Like there was a time period like while George Lucas was writing the original movie where Han was supposed to be like in a relationship with a Wookiee, and he was supposed to be an alien, not a human.
I wouldn't put it past him right now. But wait. Has he done anything else?
Ian McDermott?
Yes.
He's been in a lot of movies.
We need to figure this out because there's nothing I know. All right, you're an actor. I know you've done other stuff, and I apologize. But all I see is the Emperor, and I hate myself because he's probably amazing.
Yeah,
I know he's amazing.
I mean, he, like from seeing interviews, he seems like a really cool dude that loves like people like asking him to do the voice.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, I would probably cry laughing if I met him in public. Like, you're like, another one. Like he's DJ Khaled. Another one.
More
and he will have peace. It's the fucking worst. Oh my God.
Yeah, but he's super fun. Even when he's not as Emperor, he's as Palpatine. Like he still puts in that smarminess.
Yeah, that's right.
And he says,
"Not from a Jedi."
So you have lines like, "I love democracy."
You lying asshole. Fucking worst. The fucking worst.
And I'm also a big fan of the line he says to little kid Anakin. He's like, "We'll watch your career with much enthusiasm."
Great interest.
Great interest.
Great interest. Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking worse. Fucking worse.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Yeah,
like as as much as if I were writing episode 9, I wouldn't have brought him back. I can't deny.
I was just thinking that.
I can't deny he's not fun as hell in that movie.
A dyad in the force.
Yeah.
I appreciate him.
You see how smarmy that smile was before they had the cut in the beginning of the movie? You know, Kylo's like, who is she? And she's like,
dude, no. They could do a whole TV show about him living his normal life around just in California buying apples. I had this apple. I'm like, oh my God, he got an apple.
Oh, just Ian McDermott.
Just Ian McDermott being Ian McDermott.
I thought you were just saying like a sitcom about the Emperor.
No, just Ian McDermott. Just call it Ian McDermott. Do a whole TV show just him, just trying to live his life. Mm-hmm. They're like, hey, there's something wrong with the toilet. Like, what? Yeah.
I mean, we already have, the Jeff Goldblum show on Disney Plus.
God damn you, Jeff Goldblum. Fucking charming fucking guy. It's like, he's the fucking greatest. I cannot not watch Jeff Goldblum. And I remember he put it on to me. And I got addicted. I watched almost every episode. Oh, yes. Oh, it's just his delivery. Why is it so entertaining to me? I can't help it. God damn you, Jeff Goldblum. I can't imagine how many girls he got with that shtick.
I don't think it's. I think it's just part of his soul.
I know it's in his soul. Is what he is. But from the outside looking in, it's a shtick. So when I see it, like, God, dude, you're just slaying. Oh yes, I am. Oh. yeah. It's his delivery. Oh, Jeff Goldblum is the emperor. Yeah.
Well, I fan casted him as my brain as the cape designer for Lando. If we ever get
you did say that.
If we ever get that Lando series, we don't know. I guess
the cape designer for Lando. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, if Greef Karga can have cape droids, we can have.
He's showing up the end. God damn it! I know they're gonna come back in movies and stuff like that. Baby, Grogu and the Mandalorian, Din Djarin. I still wanted to end. I still didn't want to. I look forward to every episode, and God damn it, I know they have more. Ahsoka's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah,
I hope they show her how she purifies the kyber crystals, because I'm hoping the lightsaber she got from the Inquisitor, the last one she killed before she got back into the fray of things, remember, that she purifies, because she had it.
Yeah,
and she's got to make her own, and that would be I would love. I guess they're not going to go back, are they?
I mean,
it's going to start off
like unless they do like a quick flashback. Like I'm excited to see. Obviously, can't think of her name at the moment, but the actress who plays Mon Mothma in Andor, she's going to be in that series. I'm excited for Natasha Librizizo, who's playing Sabine. She was one of my favorite characters from Rebels, and and we get these new acolyte type characters with some red orange lightsabers. We don't know exactly what they're up to, but we just have to see and find out. They could be like our favorite characters in the series. We don't know until we see it.
Speculation.
Yeah.
I never like speculating, but
are you sure about that?
That's why. But maybe they're not full Sith. Maybe they're like a gray version of a Sith.
No, I mean, like you can like tap into darkness and not, like I have to. I was about to say like do communion before Sith communion, You don't have to go door to door houses saying, "Hey, have you thought about heading to the Dark Lord?"
Your lightsaber should be orange at that level. You're not full red.
Yeah.
We kind of spread the The glory of the Dark Lord. Would you be interested in hearing about our
Have you
scripture?
heard about the story of Darth Vegas?
Darth Vegas the Wise.
But I feel like it's time to get to the glut Gido of the day. Okay. So if you missed last episode, Klaud is the name of the game.
Name of the show.
Name of the show. Honest Klaud. He really doesn't do anything, but he.
You don't know that yet.
As far as we see in Rise of Skywalker, he really doesn't do anything.
But he's not a tree. He moves around. He wiggles little.
Like, as much as I adore him, like, he doesn't affect the plot. Like, I love him. Okay, I would. I don't know what appendage, but high five that and say, "Here you go, bro."
You can headbutt him.
I can poke a tendril. But it's also great that I bring up Klaud because he is the impetus kind of behind the character I'm going to talk about for our Glut Gido.
Okay, all right, here we go.
I'm going to show you an image of this character. He is a recent addition to Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler. He's just like a character that shows up on the planet.
Okay. The fuck happened to him? You have to show him this picture.
Don't worry, I'll include it.
Oh my god! All right, so he's cybernetic, and
okay, so their alien race is called
Trotatome. Trotatome?
Yes, Trotatome.
It's like a candy bar, like Toblerone.
and the first appearance of it was Klaud in Rise of Skywalker.
He has hair. Well, he has more hair than I do. Be thankful.
He's a little bit on his
a little older.
I guess that's a chin.
Well, he has a few of them.
Yeah, it's not much of a jawbone. I don't think. Mm-mm. But don't worry.
You need to do the glamour shots like this.
But don't worry. I got information on this character.
Okay, sorry.
So his name is Gido.
Somebody saw Cheeto, put Gido on it. Okay, go ahead. Fair enough.
Gido.
Oh, Gido. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He is a cantankerous mining Trotatome on the planet Kobo, which is what Cal visits in the game. And his life partner is a human named Gulu.
What the fuck?
And according to him, he has a sunburnt gastrodermis, and
what the hell is a gastrodermis?
I'm guessing
skin?
It's part of his skin.
Okay.
I would assume. I don't know where that is.
Dermis. Okay. All right.
And him and his life partner are known to make fun of people and have a lot of gossip. They just stand next to each other, like at a doorway, like
are they
over
the
by
old
a bar.
guys in the Muppets talking shit?
They kind of are, but they're also a couple. Him and this
the old guys in the Muppets were a couple too. I'm quite sure.
But yeah, like it never seemed like by their dialogue, it never seems like they actually like each other. But they just always hang out with each other.
That's a true good relationship. And they never like each other.
Yeah, but apparently Cal can speak to them, and they say
in the game,
yeah,
and talk.
Yes,
and he talked shit the whole time.
This Trotatome, unlike Klaud, can speak basic, aka English. Because Klaud just like, he speaks like how we speak.
He talk like I talk. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he has an amazing eye patch. He has a lot more, older man scruff, and he has like a big old belt because him and his partner are at least former miners. Like they were looking for a mineral that's rich on this planet. It is wild, and as soon as I saw this character, I was like, "Oh my god, is that a Klaud?"
Is that a Klaud? Wait a minute. Klaud is called Klaud.
Yeah.
And their species is something else.
Yeah, Trototone.
So it's like walking up to a black guy. I said, "What's up, black guy?" I'm like, dude, you can't do that.
I mean, how many Star Wars fans still call like Wookiees like, oh, that's another Chewbacca?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know.
Any girl I'm currently talking to probably does that. Everything is Baby Yoda. No, that's Yoda. That's Grogu. He's in that baby. No. And then they break up with me.
But yeah, I saw him and I was immediately magnetized. I'm just like, I need to rewatch all the dialogue he has with Cal. And
did you?
Of course I did.
God damn you, boy.
I was watching like a YouTuber like play the game, and I was like, rewind. I need to watch that again. This is too entertaining.
Okay, so we're watching this after we can wrap this up. I'm gonna watch it now. This is driving me nuts now.
All right. So, is there anything you want to tell the people before we bounce? We love Ian McDermott.
Oh, I would clean this house for him. Like, hey, Ian, nice place you got here. Just to be around him. There's nothing weird, nothing odd. Well, I guess that is fucking weird. But it's Ian McDermott. How many people wouldn't clean this house for him? Like, hey, I need somebody to clean my house for the day. Like, done. Done.
All right. Well, we are signing off. This is Honest Klaud. I'm Erik Elliott.
Rodney Elliott.
And may the force be with you.